Hi, my name is Kelly Hansen, and this is my presentation on American Indian and Native American populations. The Alabama Coshada tribe has a rich and troubled history in the United States. They are now located in the Big Thicket part of Texas, which is near Livingston. Much of their land is located in Polk County, which is very close to us in the Houston area. They are the oldest Indian reservation in Texas, and they moved from Alabama to Texas in the 18th century. They have two languages that are used within the tribe. PSYC and Alabama languages are both used, and they are similar enough to be used at the same time. They are both Muskogean languages. The tribe consists of over 1,400 members, and about half of them live on the reservation, according to their website. They have many traditions, and a lot of them are related to nature. One tradition that I saw multiple times while researching is crafting pine needle baskets by weaving. This is something that they emphasize being passed down over time to future generations. Another tradition is the annual powwow, which I found really interesting because the American government tried to ban this event, but they continued it in secret anyway, and they are still doing it today. At this powwow, they participate in the stomp dancing tradition. As far as spirituality, the Alabama Coshada have a deity that highlights their relationship with nature, so much so that they are called the Master of Life or the Holder of Breath. It is also a Muskogean tradition. They believe that there is one deity that has given them everything, including healing, land, and everything that they need, including food for their people. Historical issues or key events for the Alabama Coshada tribe include the merging of their two tribes. Both the Alabama and Coshada tribes were very similar in language and culture, as well as in their initial location in Alabama. They both migrated to Texas, and they were only federally recognized most recently in 1987. A key issue that was reoccurring for them was the destruction of their culture by either the government or settlers. In the 1870s, their culture was deteriorating due to white settlers causing land destruction, a loss of resources, and job scarcity. This changed how they gathered their resources and overall how they lived their lives. A current issue that they are having is that their language is considered to be extremely endangered. To combat this, it has been made a priority to teach their two languages so that they can be preserved. Elder members of the community are primarily who speak the language now. Overall, the Alabama Coshada tribe has faced a lot of setbacks over the last few hundred years by the government, but they have been very resilient through each event. I found a lot less information when researching on their perception of illness, causation, and healing, but I did find that had a lot to do with their deity and their deep connection to nature. For example, the longleaf pine, the trees that are surrounding them in the reservation, are used for medicinal purposes. They are a fully functioning sovereign government with their own healthcare services that utilize a lot of modern medicine practices. Their perception of illness and healing is relatively modern compared to other Native American or American Indian populations based on the information that was available that I could find. The Alabama Coshada tribe has a long history of the government attempting to minimize their rights. However, they are proud that they are a fully functioning government with as much self-reliance as possible. As far as resources available, this information was limited online. Some things that I found were Head Start programs and grants for the education of the tribe members, risk reduction for natural disasters such as flooding through FEMA, and an agreement between the Alabama Coshada tribe and the State of Texas Department of Family and Protective Services for the funding of children's needs. While I did not find a lot of information on how the members of this tribe perceive these resources, I do know that they take pride in being self-sustained. The Alabama Coshada tribe government is fully functioning on its own with two elected lifetime positions. These are the chief and the second chief. In 2023, a woman was elected second chief for the first time in history. All other positions, there are 7 of them in the government, are 3-year terms, and they serve underneath the chief and the second chief with their guidance. The group members self-identify as their languages that are spoken, which were the PSYC and the Alabama languages, which is also what they identify as. Thank you.